Okay. We're doing Sudeki today. This game was released 2004 by Microsoft, and Climax Studios was the studio that released it. It was released only on Xbox 2004. It came out for Microsoft Europe in 2005, and then it actually released worldwide on Steam in 2014. Check my notes here. Yeah, 2014 worldwide on Steam. So I played this first on Xbox as a kid, and then tried again on Steam, and it was alright. I was using a controller on Steam, but we will be playing on Xbox today. As I look down at the controller to figure out where the buttons are. Yeah, I think we'll just jump right in. This was originally meant to be, intended as a Dreamcast title, and the name was going to be Symphony of Light, but after switching around through some different studios, they ended up with Microsoft on Xbox, and production began in 2000 as an Xbox exclusive. So they were really trying to get the feel of a JRPG, but making it more welcoming to new players, maybe, who hadn't had a lot of experience with games like that. Good story to this game. They have a lot of lore.
Whoa, what's it, doll? What's the big hurry?
Sorry, Elko. Tilly, I'm late. I'm really late. Oh. My apologies, ma'am.
Ah, you clumsy ox. Watch your step.
Whoa.
So we've seen 3 of the main playable characters right there. That was Spooky and Elko.
Late again, Tal! I haven't the time to wait around for you. You're supposed to be a soldier. Now listen up, for I'm about to change your lives forever. I'm gonna make men of you if it's the last thing I do. Now, you might be asking yourself, why did you join the army? Well, I'll tell you.
There's our 4th character.
So then, Yemi, what's on the agenda today? Elko switches on his tower this afternoon, but you promised we could visit my mother today? Ooh, lucky me. I get to spend all day in a village full of old men. You must have been very bored growing up. I had a lovely time. Only boring people get bored. Really? Well, I was hoping for something a little more exciting, that's all. Perhaps a troop inspection.
Wake up, soldier! Haven't you heard a single word I've said? Today is another beautiful day to learn the art of killing. The elite guard treats an enemy's death as an art form. You will learn to cut closer and thrust without mercy.
Oh.
What
By the way, this
now?
game's rated M for mature.
General Arlo, may I have a quick word?
This had better be good. I don't need to remind you these soldiers are on active duty.
It's just a little VIP visit. Perhaps you could rustle up a display, please?
This isn't the circus, it's the army!
It is by Her Majesty's request, General Arlo.
Is it? Then I guess I'll have to make another exception. Who is she?
Her name is Buki. It's her tribe that hold the crystal I was telling you about.
Ah, Honorable Buki, we are in luck as it happens. The General here was just putting the elite guard through their paces. General?
Yes, Miss, Ibuki. Now, if you'll step this way, you can watch as we run over the basics of swordsmanship. Tal, you may begin.
I don't know if they have expressly told us yet, but the general is Tal's dad. I'm gonna be looking at the controller, learning my buttons. Oh, it's kind of cut off, isn't it? I'll have to fix the screen. I think it's still set from when I was playing Harry Potter. What am I trying to do? Activate your shield. Blue circle. Easy. Oh, at the bottom. Maybe. It's just teaching me how to do a combo. Oh, back to quick practice. Yes, I'm done. Thank you.
This is the art of swordsmanship. Remember,
Oh yeah, the
your
screen's all
sword
cut
is your
off.
best friend. As you can see, Miss Buki, if you love your sword, you can keep the whole world at arm's length.
You fight well, but a Shadani warrior does not hide behind a sword. I like to see the fear in their eyes and smell the sweat on their brow.
There is no substitute for a good sword in your hands.
Slow and cumbersome, like all men.
Good riddance. Now listen up, men. Intelligence suggests the Echlorians will darken our skies again soon. Now, we don't understand their motives, but it's down to us to try and stop them from entering Illumina. Echlorians employ guerrilla tactics and show no respect for the rules of engagement. They will use every dirty trick they can, and that includes the use of light-spawn creatures. These monsters take many forms, so you'd better be prepared for anything. The enemy attacks in small berserker groups, and the Queen has decreed we are to take no prisoners. Now, there's a lot of country to cover out there, so make sure you all have your own map to navigate with.
Okay. I think I fixed the screen on the fly there. Yeah, I like all the cool mechanical bits of the Illumina City. And like I said, there's a lot of lore to this game that they don't really explicitly say, but apparently it was fueled by like a bunch of D&D sessions that they had while they were making this game, so... Blacksmith. Save points. Just kind of telling me everything. Kamo sells just about anything.
Tal, you better get yourself a map of the wilderness before you go on duty. And go to Kamo's shop in the northeast corner of the marketplace and pick one up. Maps are free to soldiers by order of the Queen.
Free! He'll take me there, I guess. I can get there myself. So we just... Can I get back in? No, it's locked. Okay. Funny camera angles here. So you gotta break all the barrels to find stuff, find items. And then there's some chests around here too that we'll get into.
Long live Illuminer and the Bright Empire!
Is he... Whose room is he guarding? I thought that was my room. I can't really afford any weapon upgrades right now. Prize-winning ram. Oh, they're gonna make a feast out of him.
All right. Cheers!
We are safe in the castle, but it seems every other day there's another raid by the Aclorians out in the wilds. It's so surreal that such a beautiful land can be filled with so much tragedy.
They call me Minnie, but I'm gonna grow up into a mean mama. I'm gonna be the first girl to join the Illumina God, just like the boys.
Yeah, you go, Minnie. Oh, I can tell her not to.
You should meet that Shadani warrior Buki and tell her that. She would kick your butt.
It's not wrong. I can just keep telling her. Look at this old lady.
Flowers, fresh fish, all the way from New Brightwater. And before you ask, no, that fishy smell is not me.
Oh my god.
All our stock comes from New Brightwater, to the south of the capital. Let me tell you, in a trading game, always sell stuff out of town. Just like the fish, it's worth more the further you go. I know it's not everyone's ideal career, but I quite like spending every day up to my neck in fish guts.
Doesn't she look like a
I
weird
used to trade
goblin?
in pearls, but that camo gives terrible prices.
She is right, Camo has terrible prices.
I've been told that the Aclorians caused the sun itself to darken. I've been...
What does he have to say to me? Okay.
Fresh meat treats for all the family.
Oops. Can't afford to buy anything in that damn store. Have you been to see Camo? So yeah, they had all this lore for the game, and they kind of did the cutscenes after they made up a lot of the gameplay, and so there wasn't a lot of room to add all their lore in. So the little puppet master will play you. It's the same cutscene that plays at the start of the disc, but it's kind of like the little lore video. So we'll check that out. Always good to pay the puppet master a visit.
For a derisory fee, I can unravel the mysteries of the universe through the medium of puppetry. It may sound far-fetched, but don't underestimate the magic of theater, eh?
Yeah, so this is pretty much the game lore. Ooh, 10 florins is steep. At least the map is free.
Of the gods and demigods created from the void, Tetsu, heir to the realm of Omnium, received a gift with which he toyed, Sudeki and all its subjects would worship him alone, yet still he longed for another god to share his celestial home. So drawn from him, his crystal skin, another child was born. Yet slicing one, though good and true, the light from dark was torn. At first the brothers celebrated and shared their world in faith, but then the dark grew powerful and love was laid to waste. The dark gave swing to the selfish twin, and he banished out his brother. Now weakening, the good twin fled in search of help from others. Of animal men, one wise and fair, his tribe they turned to flee, while human beings hid their feelings, save the heroic three. 'Twas separation brought us here. How selfish was my wish. So unity will be our new goal. We fight, the angel hissed. They fought the beast so powerful and forced him to give in. Then, as battle silenced, a rage came o'er the twin. The world was torn asunder, the subjects split in two. Unable to reach the afterlife, death drifted in the gloom. And then the magic ceased, silence took control. An age 1,000 years would pass before these kin would toil. And of the four who bravely fought, their fate was not to end. For time would tell to save from hell, we will need these friends again. Now is the hour that my brother wakes.
Thank you, my friend, and do come again.
Alright. Did you catch that? Essentially, there are two worlds mirrored. Can I see? There are two worlds mirrored. So everybody has like a twin in the other world. And there's like, you can see that ring around the planet and all the kind of like sparklies in it. Those are all the souls that can't pass on to the afterlife because the worlds have been split. So like, a lot of the lore is just like kind of shown to you, and you have to assume what everything is. Alright, the map. Camo. So later on you get, there's like a fast travel system, and it's kind of the suspicion that Camo also uses the fast travel system because he's got shops all over, but he's the only one running them in all these different locations. Kindly scram. He's also rude. I'll break stuff.
Welcome to Camo's. No kids, no smoking, no drinking, no touching, and no credit! Now, how may I help you?
The queen says I get a free map.
It's cheapskates like you that make me work longer hours.
He has stuff for sale. Some weapons we can't afford. Some healing items we don't need. You can and probably should go this whole game without buying or selling anything to Camo. And his shop's neat though. Did we get all the chests?
Hey, Tal, the alarm bells are ringing. There are reports of skirmishes on the road to New Brightwater. Arlo wants you to lead a patrol across country in case Princess Ailish gets caught up in the action.
Gnat stinger. Cool. Yeah, I think we'll explore around here a little more. The little castle courtyard's really pretty and it's cool.
Come Come on in and let Bella show you things you never even imagined
I
before.
don't know what door. I think it's that door. That's the only door. Yeah, it's locked. Oh, there we go.
All right.
We need to talk to the kids.
Spare anything for a bunch of orphans? Well, the gods help those that help themselves. Quick, leg it, boys!
They robbed me. They've pinched some of your cash. Best find them and teach them a lesson. We're gonna beat up some kids. Where did they go? It's like a game of hide and seek. It's just a well, okay.
Ow! Hey, let me go! I'm clean, man!
There's one. He's back to running around. Can we get in there? No, that's locked.
Fresh meat treats for all the family!
There's like a glare on my TV. I think I would. I'm just gonna look at my PC monitor. That's the little kid who wants to be a soldier. She didn't steal my cash. Where'd these kids go?
Fresh fish! Come and get your fresh fish!
Like, it's not that big of an area and there were 3 of them. I think that's Tal's room. We'll go up there in a minute. I want to find these little urchins first. Yeah, there's one there.
Roll up! Roll up!
Wait, what did he give me when I found him? Do I have the key that I... They're supposed to give me a key. Whoops. Okay. Where did these kids go? Oh yeah, I forgot the save makes a really good sound in this game.
Fresh meat treats for all the family! Ow! Hey, let's...
There's one. Also locked. I got nothing. Alright, let's check out Tal's room. With the light streaming in, that's nice. It's a mess. The dumbbells. And then it's like, here's some more lore we don't get. This is a photo of Tal and his brother and his mom. And his brother isn't around, because he passed away. I don't exactly remember how much of Tal's brother's story we get, but clearly, you know, the father's trying to, I don't know, getting Tal to toughen up. Just like, yeah, your dad being the general in the army that you are a soldier in is a lot worse than, like, yeah, your parent being the teacher, like, that kind of scenario. It's a portrait of Tal with his mother and brother, and it is very dear to him. That's all they really give us. But yeah, there is a lot of lore to this game that they just don't really say out loud. Some art? Oh, he's drawing naked elves? Spare armor. Is that why his doesn't look like any of the other soldiers? Oh, a battle manual. I don't know what that's for. Chest.
In the bag.
Nice. Tal was always a daydreamer. You can kind of see out the window. Let's check the ceiling sitch. Oh, wow. The exposed beams up to a stone ceiling. Nice little high-rise. Yeah. He's living it up. This is a cool room. I would love to have this be my room with a fireplace, circular, in a tower, in a castle. Pretty cool. Speaking of my room in a castle, this is my first stream / video I'm doing with my new background that I made. Looks like rocks. It's just foam. Okay. I suppose we can do the actual quest. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that Elko guy with the glasses and the little rocket on his back. He's from one of the other factions, but like he's here outfitting this Illumina city, the magical faction, with technology. So they're like kind of combining all their forces to work together, sort of deal. They get into more of the politics of that later because they're trying to convince Buki, the girl who came to see the military display, convince her to, or her tribe, I guess, to give up their sacred stone to help protect the city.
A professor from Transentia invented the crossbow, one of the war's deadliest weapons. But now, Elko has invented a magical version that fires bolts of energy stored in a crystal. I can't wait until they become standard issue.
Yeah, so Transentia, that's the technological faction of this world. Cool. And Elko indeed has an energy gun that you use. So there's nothing over here? Okay. Yeah, I like the stained glass. It's very cool. That button opens that door. We gotta run. Nice.
All right.
Wolf totem. So there's totems you get, and then you have to return them to the right statue, and then you get rewards for them. And that window you actually can see out of. I like that, games with windows that work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's a brick wall. I guess we keep going. I can't help but... It's a loud door. I can't help but feel like I should have found all those kids, like I'm missing something. Because they're supposed to give me... I thought they gave me a key. Stockades are used to punish those who offend the public order. So the Queen's kind of cracked down, huh? It's a little guardhouse.
The General wants you to report for duty, Tal. Cross over the bridge and follow the path through to the covered market, and then take a left down the tunnel towards the wilds.
Oh, yeah, see, there's the other... That's the other planet when they split the worlds in two. So that's the other planet that's between us, and then you can see to the left here is all of the souls trapped between worlds just kind of circling the planet. Kinda cool. And pretty. Illumina Castle is also really pretty. Oh, you can see it better from the dock. We'll run around there. It does look better on the PC. Trying to talk into my mic and also look over.
These docks used to be a hive of activity, but since the Eclorians have stepped up their activities, business has suffered.
Yeah, cool castle. And so yeah, the Illumina Castle is kind of like the main structure, but you can see the towers have like a scaffolding around them. That's because Elko has recently showed up and used these crystals to build these big defense systems that are supposed to protect them. So that's why they need to convince Buki's tribe to give up their crystal so that they can use it for his science thing.
Oh, for goodness sake, let a man fish in peace, will you?
That's kind of funny.
You get a great view of the castle from here.
And like pretty good water effects too. 2004. Yeah, waves and everything. That looks like water. We love those footstep sounds changing from wood to stone. A reptuffalo hide. Certain things you want to keep because there are Just like the little weird choiry, angelic choir sound, and then the waves in the background. Really good. I could meditate to that, do a little guided meditation, take a nap. A lot of saves going on today, huh? Let's try a new one and try not to forget where we are. Cool, it's done making noises. It's like, you gotta move on. We gotta focus. That's another thing too, is like to get to this castle, it's through a tunnel and then over like a drawbridge and more gates. Like, they are protected. Oh, we can't break those. Or like, are trying to be protected, you know? Like, everything's built underground, and like this whole little highway bit is an underground tunnel.
General Arlo and the others have already gone. Follow this tunnel down into the wilds and you should catch them.
Got the armor, got the sword, got the attitude. I just need some Eclorians to kill.
That's pretty good. Is this like the Illumina Signia? Is that big phoenix holding a crystal?
Illumina Castle has always proved a deterrent to invaders, but I'll feel more comfortable when the crystal towers are finished, and we are all protected by the Peace Shield.
Peace Shield. Good name for it. Construction on this tunnel stopped because of the invasion. Where was it going to lead?
Long live the Queen! I have some fine men at my command. Illumina will never fall.
The castle will never be taken by the Eclorians, you know.
He just points. Yeah, this is like some little underground market that's just abandoned apparently because of attacks. Someone must have left in a hurry, yeah. So, where's the light coming from? Oh, cool. Alright, I think we're gonna get our first taste of combat here.
Men, the time has come to put your training to good use. I want every piece of Eclorian scum removed from the area before sundown.
Sir, yes, sir!
March to New Brightwater and make sure the road is secure. Tal, take charge of the two rookies, and we'll rendezvous in New Brightwater.
Sir.
30 XP. Can I go back if I wanted to? No. We will get back there later. There's some stuff still there we have to do. But for now, yeah, we're exploring the wilds. It's not quite as open world, like I can't go past this little hill, this little curb, but still pretty big little maps that you get to run around in before and after combat, because this is kind of a combat area, as we will soon find out. So like the owners of the mansion have retreated to the castle for safety. Like everyone is going back to the castle because the attacks have gotten so bad, and they're hoping for this peace shield to protect them. Because Aclorians can just like spawn in from the other planet.
What the?
Oh, look at that beast. Oh no. Yikes. Well, now we get to put our attract training to use. It's not really a button masher because you gotta do it in time with the combos, otherwise you won't complete the combo, and that's really the only way you're gonna get a lot of damage, is by completing combos on dudes. And when you kill them, they just turn into meat. And like some of the enemies aren't as humanoid, but I think like the assumption is that Aclorians are just alternate versions of people here. Keep spawning. Marble shard. I don't know if that's good or not, but it came in a little chest. We did it, man. And there's just like a lot of bodies, like dead soldiers with their heads cut off in this little thing here. Yikes. He looks like a mannequin. And that guy's all cut up. Oh, he's got a sword through him. There's a lot of like gore. You're supposed to, yeah, I mean, apparently there were a lot of Aclorians that they had to like carve their way through to save, you know, this road, so that the princess can take her, I don't know what that girl is to her, like one of her handmaids or something? Or maybe it's her cousin? I think it's her cousin. I don't know. She goes, has to take her friend to the beach town. So all this is for the princess's day trip. Oh, the store is open. I didn't realize that's where we were headed. Carrying on. Oh, and my men were just immediately killed. Oops. I gotta get those ranged guys. They're gonna keep attacking me. Combat's pretty fun in this game. When you get all 4 characters, you can switch between them, and then they keep fighting while you're in control of one, so they kind of got their own little AI. Who am I fighting? Who's still around? Oh no, this farmer's been impaled on his own pitchfork. There we go. Oh, does the farmhouse open up now? Locked. Come back when the darkness leaves this land. Okay. We can get back in there later.
In the bag.
In the bag. I like when you have Ailish and she'll open chests and sometimes she goes, prizes and surprises. So that's fun. That little threshold I just walked over was like the barrier. That's what closes when you're in combat, and if I were to step over that again, I think it would initiate more combat. At least in, if I wasn't doing like a quest right now. I'm not gonna save, I just wanted to hear it. Pressing on. Looking for more breakables. Or chests. And we're gonna come back the same way we went, so if we miss anything, we'll be able to grab it. Everything's on fire. Not great. Only the army could have acted sooner.
Arlo wants the area cleared at any cost, but he hasn't seen that monster yet.
There's a monster? This will be the boss battle waiting for me. Is that a dead person? Oh no. Oh, her arm's cut off. Yikes. Yeah, the shopkeeper is gone. Normally there'd be a shop there. Oh, we have a wolf totem for this wolf statue. A totem. An orb. Orb of Vigor, max HP. So there are 4 totems. Each totem has 4 things that you can, or four statues, four totems to offer each statue. So a total of 16 totems. What? I can't push this? And each one gives you an orb or like one of your core stats. What? Okay, thank you. Like, let me through. Dead critter. What's that noise? Oh, it's an oil pump? Weird. Or a well, I guess, not oil. Beehives? A well, which we can get into later, once we have Ailish's magic. Those little sparkles are an indicator. This looks ominous. Heal up before battle. But the thing about all these totems that increase your stats, and there's a couple things about this game's leveling that I don't... I won't say I don't like it, I think could have been done better. Is you'll probably get to the end of the game before you reach the max level. I mean, it would take a lot of grinding for no real reason to max out your characters. I mean, it would be fun and cool if you could unlock everything, but really it's kind of like makes you make a choice of what you want to unlock before you get to the end, because you won't be fully leveled by the time you get to the end. It's too tedious. And I might do a little bit of grinding just to get some extra levels out of it, to make sure combats I don't get stuck anywhere, and also just because some of the powers are fun and I like to use them. But yeah, I hope my voice is coming through all this combat. I realize it's loud. I could turn the game down. We'll see. But you won't reach max level, and even if you did, there's only one character that matters, because the final boss you fight with Tal. So like when you're doling out orbs and stuff and spending your skill points, you kind of, in the end, in the back of your mind, it's like, well, I might as well give these orbs to Tal, because in the end he's going to be the one fighting the final boss. And so then it kind of becomes Tal heavy, and you know, if Tal's the strongest, you're using it for other combat as well, and
In the bag.
Would have been nice to just feel like the other three characters were more useful. I know they all had their own special abilities and stuff, but this weird circle on the ground. Ancient ring of stones. That will be our fast travel eventually. This is the boss battle. We use our special attack. Did he intentionally explode and kill me? Maybe we should have saved, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Was not expecting that. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see what killed me. How far back? Oh. Well, that's the fun of it, huh? We don't have to go back. We get to. I won't talk to people again, but I am going to get the barrels and chests that we got last time. And that's kind of a little hint that it must be random, because I'm not getting the same things that I got last time from those. Like, I think that one was empty last time. Ooh, a Brightwater Pearl, though. Those are important. That we have a quest to collect those later. And there are a few items that you have quests for that you'll want to hold on to, and all the rest of the stuff you can sell. But once we do collect enough Brightwater Pearls, they are worth a good amount.
The time has come to put your training to good use. I want every piece of Eclorian
Sir, yes, sir.
So he kind of just sends everyone off to die and then goes back to the castle.
Sir.
And the rookies that he sends with me also get killed. Look at, and he just goes back. We won't take our time this time.
What the?
Oh no. We have to witness a dust again. I like that creature. I want to see more of those guys. Because we saw the baby one. That's what that dead one have been. With the weird little things on its face. Looked like a sheep. They grow into those big things, whatever that is. Kind of learning some of my combos here. Making sure we aren't leaving anything behind. Any box unbroken. They just get toasted immediately. I can't get a combo off. There we go. No? Okay. There was a chest around here we got before.
All right.
All right. My favorite chest opening voice line so far for the videos we've done is Ron just shouting, "Good!" That never gets old. just looking at all my saves. Okay. Illumina Castle, here we go. Overwrite. That's what we're doing to that one. I don't know why I said here we go. Nothing. Okay. Carrying on.
Sometimes I wish my commanding officer was anyone but my father. He's harder on me than anyone.
We didn't get that voice line before. He's harder on me than anyone. Sometimes I wish my commanding officer wasn't my father. Yeah, that sounds awful.
Arlo wants the area...
Okay. Yeah, we know about the monster. We're working on it. So, I could just... I got a plan this time. We're gonna wait for the other enemies to spawn. We'll use our special skill. And then maybe even spam a magic potion and use it twice. And you know what? Let's give Tal that orb. Yum num 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 num. Boom, now our health is 600 max. That might help. This block puzzle. Okay. Good thing Tal is strong. Okay, I don't need to push it. I understand that. Thank you. Honey is famous for its sweetness. What a bittersweet irony that these hives remain untouched while the beekeeper has doubtless been butchered by the raiders. Oh no. There wasn't anything over here that we broke last time, was there? I don't see any barrels. I keep squinting at my TV with that awful glare and I've just gotta watch my monitor. Alright, more combat. This is easy. Oops. I'd say it's easy as I get absolutely beat up. I like that XAX one. I think that's my favorite combo so far, and it does a lot of damage. Oh, and that one too, AXA. What's the one that... I think it's like AXX. Yeah, where you like run up to him, that crosses the distance. Whoops, not like that. Okay, we did level up. Maybe I should use that.
In the bag.
In the bag. He hasn't said it yet, but sometimes he goes, "Soldiers pay." Okay. We can't get to the save point over there without going through the boss battle, so I'm gonna try and level up now. What are we thinking? A new skill? More power? More health. We just had the orb that gave us another 100 health. Let's try some power. See how that fares us. We got plenty of health potions. Take one now. Let's fight this grotesque. Why do you look like that? Is there a lock on? That would be so nice. Does he have bonus health? Is that what he's doing? It's like charging it. Can I get them all in that?
Stand before me, die!
Oh, yeah, I got a couple of them with that. Nice. Oh, it did explode again. But that time I healed. Yeah, he's took down a lot of my health when he just decides to, like, burst. I'd like to get to that save point, but there's a farmer on a pike in the way. I think it's around that way, and I can't get through. Perhaps it will be cleared away later. The most, like, video game excuse. There's a cart in the way. Maybe it'll be gone later. Try coming back after you've done the quest you're working on. Oh, could I have reached the save point this whole time? The countryside. I normally only oh, and see, this is what we need Buki for. She can climb those walls after Tal pushes this out of the way, but really no need to. We can't get up there anyway. It's a well. It's full of water. Well, that's what I would expect from a well. Normally I only do hour-long videos on YouTube, but I'm streaming today, so I'll keep going. I kind of had a place in the game that I wanted to get to, and dying set us back, so we'll keep going. Oh, more corpses. She does not look happy. There's an axe in her. Yikes. Oh no. He's got an axe in him too. He's all bent up. Can't get by. He's got a pickaxe in the eye? I feel like that's half of this game's M rating, is just all of the corpses littered along this whole road in the first, like, hour of the game. What is this? And just, like, a pile of coffins. That's kind of metal. Oh, he's still alive.
Tal, good to see you, man. There's been no sign of the princess yet. A few of the locals said she'd already passed through just before the zone became active. Here's hoping she made it to Brightwater okay.
Yikes. The princess is alright. Spooky cemetery. Wolf pelt. Aloof pelt. What's this guy gotta say? Whoops. Missed it. Yeah, he said the same thing. It's the same guy. Yeah, I don't know what that musical cue was for. Oh, dead on a grave. Normally this path has like the best soundtrack, but because of the zone being active, there's no music, which is a real bummer. Magic. All right. You can block, I see that. I'm gonna get murdered. Okay. Where's the running one? We just figured it out. Okay, we got the job done. This area specifically, so the way this game works, or the way the soundtrack is for this game, instead of having musical cues that would run in a loop, they actually have tracks that overlap, and so these overlapping tracks are either added or subtracted, like faded in or faded out, based on where you are, combat sequences, what area you're in, kind of thing. So it's really cool to like walk around and hear, like as you get closer to the city, like they add tracks to the song, and as you get further away, it's kind of like different parts. But this specific area is the only place in the game where a specific track plays, and it's one of my favorites. It's a little guitar kind of solo-y riff. It's really good. A very, very good soundtrack. Tom Colvin? Tom Colvin was the guy who did this soundtrack. Yeah, up to 10 different layers that he would layer on for these songs, depending on like where you were, the situational stuff, which I love, situational background music in games. And for 2004, that was pretty cool, and I can't really find much about him. I guess they released this whole game soundtrack as an album somewhere. Maybe I could dig up more details on that. somebody's in there pooping.
Sir, the Eclorians have really come out in numbers this time. We did all we could, but we're too late for this guy. That house was used as a hideout by pirates. We thought there might be treasure inside, but we can't find anything in there. Feel free to look for yourself. It's a case of finders keepers out here in the wilds.
The wild, you make it sound like it's a wasteland. Like, we just passed a bunch of farmhouses and, like, windmills and stuff. Like, you're telling me just finders keepers, whatever you find.
They brought 3 or 4 different types of troops this time. They also seem to have a giant fighting alongside them, if the reports are to be believed.
We'll get that giant later. Oh no, we are too late for this guy. He cut his head clean off. Where'd it go? Yikes. He was drinking his beer. It's like a weird siren. We can go in there and look for treasure. We won't be able to get it all until we have Ailish anyway. Oh, let's poke around. Just remember we have to come back. Yeah, there's the magic wall.
Hey, did you hear about the treasure that's supposed to be hidden in here? If there is treasure here, it must be invisible. I reckon you'd need to be a magician in order to find it.
You're right. Okay, so I guess there's nothing we can get in there now. And we'll be fighting in this specific location a lot because there's a quest to collect cargo that's fallen off of a ship or a shipwreck. And so we keep coming back here and you have to fight, and each time you fight more cargo washes up on the beach until you get it all. Oh, another one of these guys. I can't afford that. Alright, keep trying to push it. Oh, I'm gonna... I'll get off the over there. Let's get rid of this guy. Nice, level up. Oh, and a chest appeared. Cool.
Soldiers pay.
Yeah, soldiers pay. We got a new weapon, which we will absolutely equip because the moho's not bad. Mojo? Moho? Let's check it out. Oh, less critical, but more regular damage. Yeah, we'll take it. So we did just increase our strength, so we're doing a lot more regular damage. Increase our power. Olivet. Who's Olivet? Have I been saying the wrong name this whole time? Oh, you know what? No, because they each have, like, the 4 warriors from the story who helped the god Tetsu. Each have their own, that's their name. They each have their own shrine. So they're all represent each one of the 4 main characters fighting today. Look at this guy. Or not. Look at this guy. What is up with him? Oh, he's stabbed through the gut. Oh, this is combat I was not ready for. We did save, didn't we? Good. Oh, jeez. They got flung. Is our thing recharged? That would be so choice. He just broke his shield over his head. No shield. We've not done any damage. He's just chasing me. Help! Someone! What am I supposed to do? Will he ever stop and try and hit me? There. Wow, I don't want to get hit by that. That looks rough. Just swing. If I could get a combo off, that'd be way cool. These do a fart cloud? Oh, that's not good. Oh, also not good. Got him. From within the fart cloud. Breathe it in, Tal. Oh no! He's about to beam me.
Town of Illumina, I am Tetsu. I speak with the voice of your ancestors. The road ahead is dark and filled with danger, but fear not, son of Sudeki. In your darkest hours you may call on me. My humble servant, Cariston the Wolf, will protect you.
Cariston the Wolf. And we get a new power.
Protector of the world, slayer of the demons!
And Cariston does his attack and turns him into meat chunks. Cool. Now he shows up.
Get up!
Bro, I just killed the
What
big
happened to the
bad.
rest of your men, Tal? I expected more from you. Those soldiers were your responsibility. It's time you learn that sometimes there are more important people around than you, Tal. Princess
Harsh.
Ailish is in New Brightwater. See that she gets back to the castle safely. Now that the Echlorians have been cleared from the area, I hope that you can be trusted to guard a girl. Get out of my sight!
I did a lot of the work clearing out all the Echlorians. Thank you very much. There we go. There's the soundtrack we've been waiting for. I love this little acoustic riff. And like I said, the layers that get added to it, like there are layers that get added to it up until you get to like New Brightwater that make it like a full song. But there are certain areas with like I said, where that windmill is, where there's just like layers that are only specific to that area, and they sound so cool. It's just such a cool way to do a soundtrack for a game, and it's such a good soundtrack. Pretty game. Brightness might be a little high. We'll fix that later.
Have you come to try it? Lay your skin on me. I can't get enough. I like the furry side of the business, but some traders like scales. Keep your eye out for Hambos. He likes the uncompromising feel of scales and will pay a good price.
Why you gotta be so weird about it, though?
What a pleasure it is to serve you.
Okay. What we can sell. What we can sell. We'll sell a reptile flow hide. I think we need the wall of pelts. We really don't need money. But, like I said, once I figure out what we need to save for the quests, we can get those quests done and then just kind of come back here and sell everything. Jurgen's Mobile Emporium. That's Jurgen. He's got some big old watermelons and some ham shanks or something. This little campfire. Cool spot you got. I think Hambo's was the cart that we passed on the way here. There's that planet again. This game is pretty good about load screens. I know we've had a few long ones when we're loading up after I died, but other than that, it's
Hey,
pretty decent.
New Brightwater has a royal guest today. That's right. Princess Ailish of Illumina passed right by here but a few minutes ago. She was arguing with her maid about something or other, so I didn't say hello.
Rabbit Man. Yeah, so there's like a tribe of animal people who live, that's where Buki's from. And some of them are refugees in New Brightwater currently because their temple is infested with a giant spider, or the giant spider that used to protect their temple has gone evil, something like that.
Sure. According to village gossip, she will be at Denzi's house. He can't miss it. Straight down the hill, in the center of town, there's a big blue house.
I like this area. So we've got the little, this is like the refugee camp they have set up. So they brought their own tents and they're kind of camped out here. You can go into some of the houses and there's chests.
All right.
And again, you can hear that music, but it's only part of the riff. There's only one layer on there. So like as we get closer into town, you'll hear the layers get added in. So right now we just have that kind of one little guitar. Small coastal village once had a history of smuggling, but under Queen Lucila's rule, the village has prospered and smuggling is a thing of the past. A pirate town, you say? Since the start of the attacks, the villagers have relied upon the protection of Illumina's armies, and they have taken in refugees from the countryside, even those fleeing Shidani Mo. Here when they add that layer. I think we'll probably call it soon. I'm looking for a save point. I'm struggling. There. Kamo's got a store here.
Hey, stranger, you look a little lost. For a few florins, I will show you around town. What do you say?
Alright, we'll get a tour of the town and then I'll call it. We're already over an hour and a half. This will be a pretty long video for my YouTube. We'll see how streaming on Twitch goes, but I'll probably continue to do that as well. 50 florins, wow. Okay.
Easy money. Where do you want to go? Fine.
Denzi has a royalty staying there. Skipped his voice line. Kid is a slow walker.
Easy money. Where do you want to go? Okay, the shopkeeper is a mean old bird, though. I'll lead, you follow.
Yeah, we actually know where Kamo is. I don't want him to show me that. Oh, he's gonna take me there. I don't actually need a tour of the city, we know. And he only takes us to 3 places, which is Denzi's house, right there. Kamo's, which is right there. And then the inn, which is right there. So it's like, yeah, that kid did make some easy money. 50 florins off of us. Yowza. This is a wall for Buki for later. We could upgrade our sword.
Alright, kid. Gobbit's the name. Professional blacksmith to the rich and famous.
So you've got enchantment runes. You unlock more, I think, as you go, or maybe you find them, or maybe you have to buy them. Either way, we can throw something on our sword while we're here. Interesting. I don't think I will right now. We don't have a lot of money to play with. But we will be back, because we're going to be doing a lot of running back and forth between Brightwater and Lumina Castle, because that's a good place to grind. We have a lot of quests to do running back and forth between there. And then also it's just a really great soundtrack. Cool. Thanks for watching. I'm going to stop the stream and stop the recording. If you made it this far, I appreciate you subscribing. That'd be cool. I've got my Twitch and YouTube links in each respective profile, so check them out in my bio. And yeah, we'll be back with more Sudeki on the Xbox. I plan to finish this, I think. It'll probably be a longer one. We'll see if all the episodes are an hour and a half long. But for now, we'll call it there. Cool. Thanks for watching. See you next time.